Saturday, August 20th, 2022, coming to Hartford, Michigan at the Van Buren Poorhouse Museum, it's Ghost-O-Rama. Ghost-O-Rama is a one-of-a-kind event. It's a paranormal meet and greet / flea market / Comic-Con, car show, and much, much more. There'll be paranormal groups, the Ghostbusters, the Mystery Machine, spooky vendors, live band, ghost tour, Jurassic Park, killer cars, food truck, disc jockey, historical museum, kid haunted house, and much more. Van Buren County Historical Museum. That's right, out at 58471 Red Arrow Highway, Hartford, Michigan, 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. It's an outdoor market, which is free to the public. That's right, you heard me. It's open to the public. There'll be a museum tour, $5 per person. Also, from 9 to 11, a ghost tour, $20 per person. That's right, Ghost-O-Rama is hitting West Michigan, Saturday, August 20th, 2022, at the Hartford Van Buren Poorhouse Museum. This is sponsored by Southern Michigan Paranormal's UnrestrictedRadio.com, the Great Lakes Ghostbuster Coalition, How to Halloween, Frankenfest, and the Midwest Parahistorical Society.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Friday night open mic. Good evening, Candy. Good to see you this evening. Let me fix my my quality here. Why I was only on 480, I'll never know. Good evening, Tony. Hey, Jan. Hey, Jay. Good to see you guys. Well, hi there, sweetness, unless you're sugar-free. Oh, man, I hope everybody had a good Friday. I hope they're ready for the weekend. Hello, Cassie. Good to see you tonight, dear. It is officially the end of Friday, y'all. It is the weekend for a lot of folks that have the nasty old JOBs. Get a couple of days break. We're getting heavy rain and storms, maybe in and out. Well, luckily right now it's misting here, so I think we might be safe. But then again, you never know with our internet. Just never know. A good gust of wind, we could be out for the whole weekend. Hey, Dev, good to see you. What's happening, Cass? Well, we are doing open mic. I've done it a few times. It's been a pretty good success, just opening the mics up and letting folks come up, tell their spooky stories, tell jokes, whatever the case may be. It's less talking I got to do. So I enjoy them too. Hey, Ian, good to see you. KG. Howdy. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. I am going to go ahead and I am going to go ahead and I'm going to put this link in here. I'm not going to let anybody start coming up for about another 11 minutes or so. So now get your fuzzy butt back up there. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pin this up to the top. Oh, let me see here. Oh, now it done took up half my chat. There we go. Okay, nobody else has snuck in yet, which is cool. Yeah, I figured it was about time that we done another open mic. Let you folks be the star for once. Come up, talk about whatever, talk about investigations, talk about, tell jokes, just tell random BS time killing stories. So I get to sit back and be interested and listen for once. Well, yeah, Tony. I mean, you know, some of us have to put up with that kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Hero worship. Oh, no, not that word. Or the other. Yeah, exactly. I got my mic at 10 p.m. So let others do their thing. Yeah, I wasn't even sure if I was going to wind up doing the stream tonight. The wife actually called off or come home early today. She came home about 2 hours early. When she got up this morning, her left hip was bothering her, which is the one she had surgery on 2 years ago and had that cyst removed that went from her lower spine all the way around to her hip joint. And she was trying to move around at work today and wound up hurting the right hip, and then the pain shot straight across her back, like connect the dots. And when she got home, she could barely walk. So I got the heating pad out, got her in bed on the heating pad, and it's not done a lot for her. So she told me to go on and do it. She's trying to get up and move around, and I told her she's a ding dong and she's not listening. So, because, well, she's a woman. And they don't listen because we have a PP and they don't. So, yeah. Anyway, that's what she keeps telling me, is I'm always wrong because I have a wally tacker and she don't. So. I just order a hand truck today so I can move blocks and stuff easier. Good man. Good man. That hand cart will come in real handy doing the stuff you need to do out there at the new place. Hey, Shane. Good to see you, bud. You know, the only time that she ever tells me that I'm right is when I tell her that I'm wrong. And then she just laughs and says, yeah, you're right. No, God gave us two heads with only enough blood for one. Exactly. Exactly. So there's a blood shortage in one or the other. So then again, I had somebody the other day tell me, hey, you know why men should listen and women do all the talking? I don't know. And they said, because you were born with 2 ears and women were born with 4 lips. I'm like, never thought about it that way. You're right. Yeah, that's right. That's how I feel about it. If you don't have a PP, how do you PP? Very careful. I mean, you could just, like hover and let gravity take over, but I mean, But be watching at the end of the investigation video from tomorrow night at the Morton House. I don't get a chance to say this very often, but I made a mistake and on the Toesies video. So I am going to I'm going to be putting a snippet at the end of it with an explanation. Now, what I had originally put on there was wrong because I could only see it so big on a device this big. But what it actually turned out to be, there's a very good possibility that it's also paranormally related. So you guys will understand what I'm talking about at the end of the oh, hiccups now all of a sudden. At the end of the investigation for the Morton house when it comes out, probably on Monday. Hey Lee, welcome from the interstate. Hope you guys are making good time. It's nice having a Yankee chauffeur. Yeah, I've already been warned that you know, he knew it was going to be a long trip with a Reb in the passenger seat. And not only did he have a Reb in his car, but the Reb was wearing Notre Dame stuff. So he knew it was going to be an extra long trip back through Pennsylvania. And, you know, so, yeah. Terrorize him. Terrorize him. Do what you Rebs do best. That's what she said. This big mud Southern boy. Oh, you're still. Well, I figured you were probably still in Maryland. I mean, you had to work today, so yeah, I kind of figured you guys weren't. If you were out of Maryland, you were barely into Pennsylvania. Oh, let me see here. About 3 more minutes, guys. We'll start taking some guests up here. Start this thing off. Enjoying the rain. Hey, Rich, good to see you. Notre Dame hat and shirt. Almost the Pennsylvania Turnpike. I'm always right, but I do always get my way. I don't. Well, I'm loving it, Rich. Well, if I don't get a chance to talk to you, Lee, before the concert tomorrow, I hope you enjoy it. I hope I hope Garth Brooks picks you as the special child in the crowd to come up on stage with him, and you know, gives you a hat or a guitar pick or a pat on your little round head or something, you know, something that'll make the concert memorable for you. Hey, Fishing, good to see you, bub. Don't have Garth Brooks logos, so that's the only reason I'm wearing them. Ah, okay. Not a whole lot, Fishing. We are going to do some open mic stuff tonight. Want to do something just a little bit. Yeah, the special child in the group. You know, like here about a month ago, he pulled that little boy up that was holding the sign up, and you know, had that cute little feller up there singing, standing outside the fire with him and stuff. Maybe this time around you'll be that special little fella. So if you black shirt wearing, headset sporting, cigar smoking highwayman. What's up, Santee? Nah, them's not fighting words. I thought he's pretty accurate. Who let you out? Why don't he ride? All right, it is that time, guys. If anybody wants to come up here and talk a little bit, share a story, tell a bull-faced lie, tell a joke, whatever the case may be, the link is up at the top of the chat. Go on, bring your happy ass up here and entertain the crowd a little bit. Like I said, tonight, y'all are stars. I'm just going to sit back and look interested, crochet a quilt. I don't know, make a couple doilies, whatever the case may be. Oh, not that close to the stage. Could have felt the sweat from in Nashville if we'd gotten that far. I'm on nurse duty, so I can't be up right now. On nurse duty? Who you tending to? I would if I could, but I'm relaxing in the tub. And it's little things like that we're thankful for, Shane. We don't need you. We don't need you streaming live from the tub. Different people, men and women, want to hear my voice. They got to come. New Watch podcast. But I would advise against it. Rita had bunion surgery. Oh, poor thing. Well, I hope she's on the road to getting that healed up before first of the week. I know she don't like just sitting around. She enjoys spending time with those youngins too much. Why did the Mexican guy take a Xanax? I don't know, Lee. Why did the Mexican guy take a Xanax? The language on the new watch would make a drunken sailor blush. That's pretty bad, dude. That's pretty bad. What would you do with a drunken sailor? What would you do with a drunken sailor? What would you do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning. Yeah, hence advising against it. Makes sense. I understand why you advised against it. Thank you. The pain is kicking in. The Percocet taking off the edge. Pharmacist wouldn't give me fentanyl for my own self. Well, you know, the ketamine works really well too. And there are some human doctors that will prescribe ketamine for extreme pain and stuff. Well, at least they used to. I don't know if they still do or not. But, you know, couldn't get to fentanyl, but you should have probably said, well, how about ketamine? Low dose ketamine. For Hispanic attacks. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. Now, see, that's possible, Rich. I've never been to Tucson, so I really don't know. Now, I just found out yesterday that Danny used to live in Tucson. So I'm trying to talk to him now about a possible Arizona trip in our future to do some investigating down there. Even pick up Santee, take him out to where old Bill was forced to surrender at, and see if there's any echo of him still living out there. Ketamine. I don't know about the OJ trial. I know that I learned about ketamine on the movie Armageddon when they were trying to get the guys cleared to do the astronaut thing, and the guy from NASA said, and one of the guys actually tested positive for ketamine. And they said, well, a lot of guys take things to take the edge off. He said, but this is a horse tranquilizer. It's like, dang. Hey, everyone, sitting out on the porch, finally, 72 degrees, feels great. Awesome, Paul. Yeah, it's supposed to be in the 80s here next week. So I'm real anxious to find out if we actually hit that and we stay dry on the same days. To be honest, the language thing on my show is very intentional. Think of it as a YouTube, or anyone who wants to censor others. We got to go to the Birdcage Theater. Place is filthy with. Now, see, I didn't even know that they opened the Birdcage up for investigations anymore, unless you were like some big name investigator, you know, like Ghost Adventures or something like that. But I didn't know that they actually did let people do investigations there. That would be very cool. I would love to go to the Birdcage. Wish y'all come down to Georgia, help me celebrate my 50th birthday in July. Birthday is July 14th, but party is on the 17th. Well, 3-day party. Wish we could too, bud. I wish we could too. That'd be pretty cool. Be able to come down there and celebrate birthday with you. Weather's great. Weather here is great. If you want to take a cold shower with your clothes on outside, maybe we'll let you stick 45 under their nose. Possible. Sent some hats to Old Saloon number 10 today. Oh, really? Very cool. And mudding, the weather's nearly perfect here. We're having a live band. Very cool. Very cool. I do enjoy the live band thing. I have yet to get up to our new bar here in town and check out a live band. They actually have a lot of local bands up here. Guys that are just now coming up and making a name for themselves. I haven't had a chance to get up there yet. The wife always has to work on the next day after the bands play in the evening time, and we just never get a chance to go up. Lee, do they do repairs or is it donations? I think it's for their tourist stuff, the items for the gift shop and everything. So that's what Lee does, is he separates and sends off these different hats and t-shirts and stuff to these different places. He sent them to Notre Dame, he sent them to Michigan University, a few other places too. Which is the running joke right now. Not only is Mark driving down the turnpike with a Reb in the passenger seat, but it's a Reb wearing Notre Dame stuff. So that's awesome. Would like to go to Deadwood one day. Deadwood would be cool. Deadwood would be cool. Hey, Caucasian, good to see you, bud. like I said, the link to come up here with me is up at the top of the chat. Anybody that wants to come up, tell a story, tell a lie, tell a joke, telephone, where the link's at. Mark deserves the punishment for taking the PA term. Wow. I ain't got nothing. There's cops everywhere. Probably shoot me. Hope you see the streets of Deadwood. What Illinois looks like. Sloppy, muddy. I mean, oh my God. I still wouldn't mind checking out Deadwood. There's a lot of places out west I'd like to check out. Maybe one of these days, since, you know, I finally physically hit that adult thing, I might be able to choose where I get to go and do my vacationing at, instead of, you know, being that 12-year-old sitting in the back seat being told, nah, your mom and sister ain't gonna like that. We'll go someplace else. Let's go see the biggest yarn ball. Should have went and looked at a rock. Hey, Ty. Good to see you, bud. I'm too tired to think tonight. Well, you know, like I said earlier, I planned on doing this tonight, and I turned around and almost didn't, because I figured the wife needed me more, helping her out, since now both hips are all flamed up and stuff. She's been on the heating pad since about 1:30, and it's not helping much at all. And she told me, I'm just laying here watching TV. If I need anything, I know where you are. I'll message you. So if you hear something go ding and I have to get up and leave, you'll know that she needed something. What's wrong with the largest ball of yarn? Well, it was either, you know, on our family trip, and I've told this story before, Dad and I had things we wanted to see, and my mom and my sister had things they wanted to see, and it was either, you know, us see the things we want to see and listen to them complain for the next 1,500 miles, or it was just give in to them and we sit there and pout silently in the car. So needless to say, Dad and I done a lot of pouting. We had to give up, you know, like Devil's Tower for a yarn ball. We had to give up, you know, Dinosaur National Monument for, I don't know, some stupid something. Well, kill the shit out of me. We'll do some cemetery clearing tomorrow. At my fifth GGM was killed in a little town called Sharpsburg in Maryland, 1862. Buried half a mile back in the woods. Oh wow! Could hear a blow up. Well, Jan, 2 years ago, she had that cyst removed that went from her spine to her left hip, or her right hip. I'm sorry, I keep saying left for some reason. Went from her spine over to her right hip. And it wasn't more than probably 4 or 5 months later, she started to feel the pain in the hip again. And it was hurting her real bad this morning when she left. I tried to talk her into staying home, but I mean, she is our only income, so. And she got up to about 12:30 today and told the supervisor that she needed his help getting done, and she needed to leave at 1 o'clock to get home and get on the heating pad, because the pain had moved from her right hip clear across her back into her left hip, and she could barely walk. So he helped her get it done, And depending upon how she feels tomorrow morning, she may not be able to get up because she's tried to go to the bathroom a couple times and can barely make it without help. So we'll just have to see what happens. Now, Shane, thanks for calling. If by its correct name, a certain Yankee likes to call it by other name. Hey, Ron, good to see you, bud. My missus and I tend to like to see similar stuff. He can't spell the other name, and he was with 28th Georgia. Thank you, Jan. I'll do that. It's been rough. I mean, they said there was a 40% chance or 42% chance or some dumb shit that that the cyst would wind up coming back. And like I said, about 6 months after she had the surgery, she was having the pain back again. So we're pretty sure that that's what happens. She just can't afford to take time off work to go to the doctor. I mean, this was all happening for her before when I had, at least a few $100s a month coming in. So I could help out with stuff. But now with, furnace payment, car payment, and all the utilities, and gas as expensive as it is and stuff, like, she just can't afford to take time off work. So I need coffee. Well, go get coffee. Clear this stuff off here. Smile Direct. I got your smile right here. Like I said, anyone that wants to come up here with me, tell a story, whatever the case may be, the link is up at the top of the chat. If you don't want to, that's fine. I'll sit up here and talk. I don't care. Colquitt's Brigade. So they never took the full cyst out. Yeah, they said they pulled everything from the spine to the hip joint, but they said it may very well grow back. And they attribute it to her genetics. They attribute it to her weight. They attribute it to everything. So. Andy said that's what she's doing, getting coffee. My new job is hard, but yesterday, last 4 hours was overtime, but all the 12 hours today was over. Very cool. Very cool. I'm not very good mood, or I come up. You're all right, Jan. You're all right. My stories are boring. I know you stayed here for a week, dude. I lived through them. But that's okay because it's you. It won't grow back unless part was left behind. And see, I don't know. I wasn't in there. I don't know if there was part in the spine they couldn't get to, or what the deal was, or if there was part in the ball joint that they couldn't get to. But all I know is that her doctor told us when they released her to come home that there was a almost, not quite, a 50-50 chance that it would grow back. So good evening, Stephen. Good to see you. Hope you're doing good tonight. I'd jump on if I had a good connection, but it keeps cutting out. Well, yeah, I mean, rolling down the highway, it's not exactly the best of, Besides, being trapped in that little teeny tiny car with Mark, I don't know if we want to hear a lot of those conversations. I mean, this is a PG-13 show, so. Oh, who am I kidding? There's nothing 13 about it. The only thing 13 in here is, oh nope, that's not even 13 anymore. So never mind. I have lots of stories, enough to make a movie and a sequel, but don't want to bore the live stream family. One fart and we're doomed. Yeah. Hey, Buck, good to see you. Blah, blah, blah. Your stories are not boring. See, I don't think his stories are boring either, but I was a captive audience for a week. So, and you know, we don't have like regular cable, and we didn't have very many streaming channels at that time. So they could have been boring, but just been entertainment, which I always enjoy. They might not have been boring. You might as well be as well Zouave driving a circus car like this. Really? You're going to go there, huh? I like that little car. Most of my stories don't go well with mixed audience. Start my bullet casting in the morning. Very cool. I guess I could come up and reminisce my experience with you or something. Whatever you want to do. I'm just sitting up here. That's cool, Buck. That's very cool. Casting them puppies is going to be fun. Fun. All right. All right. What the heck is that? Hey, cool. We just picked up a brand new member to the channel, food reviewer. Two of my favorite things in the world, food and telling people what I really think about it. Honestly, don't have enough bandwidth for StreamYard. Starting Sunday morning, launch this morning, and it makes clowns happy. We're going to be laughing now. Oh, coffee is making. I'm having some Death Wish coffee. Some of the world's strongest coffee. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. Use plenty of ventilation. I'll be outside. Boys, caregiver stuff really interrupts my drinking. Well, you know, it just depends on how giving the caregiver is. I mean, you know, a smart man, you know, one for me, one for you, two for me, two for you, stuff like that. Uh, you know, and enough drugs and enough liquor, she ain't gonna feel that thing at all. But yeah, whiskey IV. There you go. You got it. All right. We have got Ty down here in the shadows. I hope he don't think he's going to sit there with the yeah, well, you'll see.
See what?
What's up, loser?
Where? I don't see my ex. I don't want to either.
No, I was more concerned with you
Not showing a pretty face.
yeah, I'm showing your pretty face. That's okay.
No, don't do that.
Biohazard coffee is the strongest. I don't know. I'm kind of hooked on that 1885 now that I found out I can get it right here close to home. So
Hey, Santee.
I've almost gone through a bag of that this week. Time to get some more. We want to see you tie, it says. Tony says, no, we don't.
That's right. I agree with Tony. No, you don't.
1885 is
Good
weak.
to see you.
Yeah, 1885
Good to
is
see
soldiers.
you. I
Now,
got a
see,
bad hair day today.
You know, man, I'll tell you what. I might as well. I don't know. My hair looks terrible in the morning. I gotta get that stuff trimmed back down again.
Let's get
I
long.
I make that 1885. I put about 6 scoops in my coffee maker. So, I mean, it's 6 1-cup scoops. So, you know, a bag lasts me, like I said, about a week, and then it's time to go get another bag. So, I don't do weak coffee. I like it to have some flavor to it. Biohazard is stronger than Death Wish. I mean, don't get me wrong. I still love my Arbuckles. That was awesome. I wanted to keep a hold of that as long as I could. And the Gun Barrel coffee that I got from Danny, that sponsors his podcast and stuff. That's real good coffee. That's about the same quality of coffee as Arbuckles. It is a good, strong, dark coffee. The 1885, yeah, it's not as strong, but it gets the job done. Gotta have hair to have a bad hair day. Gotta have hair to have a bad day with it. Very true. Interested in tasting it now. I think it's good coffee. I mean, it is weaker than some of the other stuff that we drink, but it's not bad. I've already seen you try. I've already seen you tie, so hush. We have 1850 from Folgers here in Alabama. It's good coffee. Yeah, it's real good stuff. I love it. I love it. Like I said, it's not as strong as Arbuckles or a Gun Barrel or Black Rifle, but it's still not a bad coffee. Not a strong coffee, but have tried a few.
Got more hair than I've ever seen.
Well, this stuff, this 1850 stuff, it's about $6.50 a bag.
Hi, Jan.
So not too awful bad. Let me see here. There he is. Yay. Oh my God, I'm offended. Well, why are you offended for, Lee? The Idahoan, Idahoan, I'd give a fuck. The guy from Iowa is wearing
Iwegian.
Iwener.
Iwegian.
ICU. I don't know, but I mean, he found the prettiest rebel flag he could possibly find to cut up and make
Oh,
into that sweatshirt.
I
So
totally cut it up. Yep. I would disgrace my own family heritage like that.
I don't
Not like
know. The Kirkland is $102 a month. Oh my mercy! There's no way I'd be able to drink that. My God.
dude, that's way more way through my blood.
I'm allergic to tea leaves. 1850s good coffee. Candy sent me a bag of it not too long ago, but it's gone now. Most Kirkland coffee is same as Starbucks. Oh, that's good because I don't like Starbucks either.
Just stick with Folgers.
Oh,
I get the 1850.
oh, I
If
thought
I-
he had a race driver uniform on.
Yeah, I race myself every day.
Oh, 12
myself to
pounds
the-
of coffee for 100 and that's not too awful bad. The only be better if a hat says I oil my guns with liberal tears. Oh, 18 pounds. Okay, yeah, okay, that's not too awful bad then. I oil my guns with liberal tears. I kind of like that.
I like that.
I oil my guns with like real lard. So
Thank you, Santee. My sister bought it for me in Branson, Missouri.
six 3-pound cans.
My oldest daughter has a Rebel Flag bathing suit.
I'm
That's what she
wearing
wanted.
race car driver in my family. I oil my guns with oil.
Well,
Yeah,
two of my
them
repo.
red flag bathing suits and stuff. They started getting a big drawing here a few years ago. You started seeing them all over the place.
Oh yeah, it's just a one piece, but still.
Well, that's
Oh,
not
cool.
too bad. The sounds that Ty was making while stirring the coffee, I thought he was cutting it with a razor to shorten snort lines of it.
No, I've been clean and drug free for 7 years. That's not racist. It's heritage, not hate. I hate all races the same. Here, let's just get frank about it. I hate everybody the same.
You horrible white supremacist Klansman.
I mean, I've been called worse.
Damn, Tony. Ouch. Ouch. I felt the reverberations of that right through my microphone and smacked me in my chest. Ow.
I have snorted coffee. It's rich. It burns. And I didn't get no extra energy. All I got was a headache.
My back had to grab my coffee. Could have been worse. I ain't gonna say how though.
True. You're terrible.
What? I didn't say anything.
No, but I can read your mind. I lived with you for a week. No, actually, was it a week or 2 weeks?
About a week and a half.
That's what I was thinking, maybe a week and a half.
Sometimes
Still.
past shit will do that.
Yeah, teenage hormones.
Cheese. DC residents.
Wait, what?
Oh, So, entertain us,
Smoking
Mr.
cheese.
Holton. Entertain us, sir. What do you got to tell us about that? Well,
Living with you for a week is entertaining.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, living with you is entertaining. Especially the very first night we come back from doing Big Mike's Cowboy Roundup, and Grandma has you almost shoot me. She thought I was breaking in. Sitting at the kitchen table smoking a cigarette, and she thought I was a burglar. Yeah, that's a hell of an experience. She about hollered for you.
Well, Grandma's not been burgled in a while, so she wouldn't remember what it was anyway.
Well, I'm glad she don't remember, but I know she felt bad the next couple of days after that.
Well, you
That
know,
wasn't.
still lucky she remembered.
Yeah, I think that's when we decided to put me out in a tent. Which
That was actually funny.
For who? I mean,
That was
me.
that
Nice,
was
cool
actually
reason.
funny because yeah, she was so nervous having a stranger in the house that she wanted Tyler to sleep in a tent. So I had to set the 12-man tent up in the yard and put him out there. She had Grumpy. You look like a colander.
Well, I can go get my revolver and my shotgun.
Dang, Tony. Ouch. Crap. If you showed up at my place looking like that, I'd shoot myself.
Well, ain't you just a Yankee lover?
Oh, wish I was in a land of cotton, old times ever not forgotten. Look away, look away, look away.
I was just listening to that the other day too, on YouTube. Was listening to Confederate battle songs.
Really?
I really just no random reason, just because I wanted to.
No,
I'm pretty sure I was
shoot
talking. Yeah, don't shoot me. Drew's already done that more than once. And Mike. Because I was on your side. I got shot.
Right in his arse.
I got shot more than just there. I got shot underneath a poker table. Drew.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't remember cussing me out playing cards, calling me a cheat?
Nope.
Inside the saloon?
Nope.
Before you got grumpy?
Nope.
Because I do. It was an intro to your videos. Anybody that was on your old channel would remember. Santee, I know, has to remember.
See, Lee just said it best. Drew likes to shoot his guests.
Yes, he does.
I'm kind of like that. I'm kind of like that neighbor's dog. It's not my intention to hurt you, but when you run away from me, I think you're playing. So I want to play back.
But I did not.
But you made a sudden move. You know, you were going to draw on me, and that was a sudden move, and that was a gut shot.
Getting shot in the roasted nuts.
Acorns.
Well, getting shot underneath the table. I think it hurt worse than getting shot in the butt or getting laughed at by the calf.
Okay, I'll give you that one. And then, of course, you guys know Lee 2 years ago when he was here. That's the one I was. I was really referring to was Lee taking off running across the field, and he started running away from me.
Santee, I'm always getting shot too, so I know your pain. Oh yeah? Is it Dan that shoots you constantly? Because I can see that.
Hurts worse getting shot in the ass or getting laughed at by the cat. I recall shooting Ty. Even the Yankee remembers. Shot him
Right?
more than once.
Even Yankees remember.
Always getting
You
shot too. I know your pain. So flinging a hubcap will distract Drew. Yeah. Yeah, you fling a hubcap, but I'm going to chase that sucker down like a frisbee.
Mark is asking to have a one-on-one encounter with Grumpy. Really? I
You
want
ever-
a one rematch with Drew, and then if I beat Drew, I want to have a one-on-one standoff with Santee.
Well, Santee's a little quicker on the draw than I am.
I know.
Yeah,
That's why I said if I beat you, then I'm going to
He's not
try.
as old. He shot me more than one.
Well,
too.
fine. Maybe I'll just go see Santee first, and then I'll come back for you.
After a while, you start to boast about the types of guns that shot you. I got shot with a Sharps. Oh, that's nothing. I got shot with a little Mac.
Ow.
The topic for open mic Caucasian is whatever you guys want to topic about. When I do my open mics, unless I've got like a thing set for it, it's just you can come up, you can tell stories, you can talk about history, you can talk about the paranormal, you can tell jokes. I don't care.
Okay, well, I got one quick story for you. Not really a story, but the last time I went out to the farm, I remember telling you somewhat about that, Drew. I went down to the farmhouse and we were checking stuff out, and it was during a thunderstorm started rolling in, and every time that the lightning would flash and everything, I was looking up at the windows and I could see energy. Just kind of like, I don't really want to say an orb, but you could tell there was a lot of energy in the air, and you could see, again, I don't know how to really explain it. I don't want to say a shadow or
Well, I know what you mean. I mean,
I don't really know how to explain it, but yeah, you could see something up in the second story, or in the second story windows in the bedrooms.
Mm-hmm.
And in one window, it was just going kind of back and forth from one side of the window to the other side. And then the other one, it was there and then it would just disappear. And then something just come back and then disappear. So it was weird, but it was fascinating.
Oh, I'm sure. I've been shot with a Smith & Wesson Model 29. Of course, it was a pellet gun, but yeah, it still hurts. I had a bullet sunk in my ass meat one time from my cousin, and I didn't even wait to find out if it was stuck in my butt cheek or not. I walked up to him, I kicked him in his wee-wee, took his BB gun away from him, and I started pumping that sucker. He took off running. I hit him 3 times, knocked him down twice. One in each butt cheek and one in the small of his back. A lot of people don't realize those old BB guns, you only got to pump them things about 5 times and they'll put a whelp on you. That's over Real 29. I mean, if you want to know, my uncle died with BB in his forehead. Ow!
Dang.
Kicked him in his pee-pee. Oh yeah, I as hard as I could. He went down that time. I grabbed that gun, started pumping that lever on it. He got up and took off running. First one hit him in his right butt cheek. He stopped and was jumping around and screaming while I was a pumping. I hit him in his left butt cheek. And he fell down that time, got back up, took off running. I hit him in the small of his back, and that was it. He was begging and crying to stop. Like, hurts, doesn't it?
I haven't been shot with a BB gun. I've been shot with an airsoft. That kind of stung a little bit.
I'm sure it did.
Well, I mean, most of ours weren't just the spring powered. A lot of us had the battery powered or AA battery powered ones.
Did you see what Lee said when you was telling your story?
No, I
Lee
guess
said there once was a ghost. The end.
the end. That's a lovely story, Lee. But it was just kind of ironic. We were just shooting guns, and then storm rolled in, started to pack up everything to leave, run down to the house, feed cats, and check traps real fast, and that's what you seen. Even my grandpa didn't know how to explain it. And he was wanting to walk up closer to the house, but I wasn't about to get struck by lightning. There's a whole bunch of things down that way.
Oh, come on. It couldn't have been near as bad as the one time I was down in Corden, Indiana, doing a living history event down there for the city festival, and lightning struck the flagpole in the courthouse square. I'm sorry, the territorial courthouse square. Corden, Indiana was the original territorial capital of the Indiana Territory before it became a state. And when it was attacked by Morgan's raiders during the Civil War, Morgan's boys couldn't figure out how to tune in their new cannon. So they were lobbing cannonballs over the town, landing in the same farm area on the north end of town. And most of those cannonballs were still sitting up in the territorial capital in Corden, Indiana, down not very far off the Ohio River.
See,
but we were doing a festival down there, and lightning struck the flagpole one time, and all you heard was "boop" and complete white. You didn't even hear boom. You just heard the beat and a flash of white, and then all of a sudden it was just intense ringing as your vision started coming back. So that was lightning strike on a high pole isn't going to kill you. It's going to bugger you up, but it's not going to kill you. I got shot with a 10-pump BB gun when I was 9. The guy shot me through a knot hole in a wall of a barn, and the BB stayed in my arm for a week before it was removed by the doctor.
Ow.
Refused to have the BB removed. Reminder not to do stupid shit.
There was something
thunder
similar.
Booming.
There was during the Civil War, there was something similar to that on the eastern side of Iowa. They were just shooting cannonballs over the Mississippi River, not hitting anything.
There's not much to hit out there still today.
Well, there was a town right there at one point, but I think it's nothing left there but just a sign.
Now, whereabouts are you talking about? What town?
I don't remember the name of it. I'd have to look it back up. But I can't look it up when I'm on a live stream.
Yeah.
So.
I know. I know where I used to cross the Mississippi at, going over through Illinois, and when I was
at the bottom of Iowa.
I got you. Yeah, this is the middle of Iowa. So
you're probably thinking like Burlington.
Yeah, there's nothing there, man. I mean, it's an open field. You go about 3 miles into Iowa, and there's like a little place right there that sells travel trailers and stuff. That's where I used to turn around at, because Iowa didn't require an escort for the oversized loads on the double down trailers. So I branched off just outside of Illinois and turned around, went back across the state, and let them move on across to Iowa. So, hey, there's Ian up there, sitting there. Beast's getting hit in the head. Hey, Iron Dog, good to see you, bud. With lightning. Very true. Very
Yeah.
true.
I can't afford any more head injuries, period. Wearing a permanent helmet.
Hello.
There we
Hey,
go.
Oh.
What's up, Ian?
Just nothing much. Just trying to have fun on my one stream, but that was not good. I'm not going to say what could happen to me.
Oh,
Sorry.
God.
Anyways.
Outdoors and lightning. Holy crap. KG just called you Sir
Okay, a little peanut head.
You need a new nickname, bud.
I know.
You need a new nickname. That's all there is to it.
well, I'm going to leave and let Ian have the screen.
Yeah.
All right, brother.
It gives me a chance to charge my phone some more.
There you go.
All right. Catch y'all later.
Catch you on the flip flop.
Yeah, so anyways, I did some digging around. I found an old picture of my dad in an old house, and I saw some. That house used to be a old prostitution house, and
brothel.
it was highly active.
Well, I mean, it was a brothel, so I hope it was active, or somebody wasn't making any money.
No, because I remember I was sleeping right on the couch, and I felt something cold was sitting right. Yeah, I felt a cold. How can I say that? I felt like a cold. Energy.
Yeah.
And I was too afraid to look. And oh yeah, I took some I took some pictures, like long time ago. And I think that's still on my phone.
My only question is, why were you too afraid to look? They don't look no different in the dark than they do in the light. You just see them a little better.
Yeah, I just felt that meaning I felt a bad gut feeling, and I woke up and I have scratches all over my back.
Interesting.
Yeah, let me see if I can try to find that.
Question is, was it trying to scare you or eat you?
I have no idea what that was. Hang on. Let me see if I can try to find it. Right there.
I'm going to have to wait till that gets up here so I can see it.
Yeah. Okay, tell me if you see, well, because I see one face right downstairs and I saw 3 faces right upstairs. It was nobody inside.
Huh. Wow. That's actually pretty cool.
Freaky.
And yes, it does look like, on at least in the the downstairs window. It looks like something's kind of walking by and turned its head to look out the window.
Yeah, and well, because I look up stuff on at my local what to call it? I went to my library
Mm-hmm.
right in town, and I look up some old rock records.
Yeah.
Of the house. That used to be the house of the people who build the rock railroads.
Okay.
That's back in the day. And well, because I said I wish that because I wish I can contact the people now who actually living there. Maybe me and you can probably do a thing. Maybe do a private a gift I can't pronounce it.
Yeah. Oh, I was going to ask you too. How far do you live from Flint Park?
I live about 25 I live only about I live in it would take me about 15 minutes and to get down there.
Okay. All right, Tony, you too, bud. You too. Take care. We'll catch you later. The reason I was wondering is, and I was going to keep this as a little bit of a secret, but I'm going to try to do an investigation down at Flint Park after dark, after everybody closes down and leaves for the night. Only because that park, where it's located at, used to be really active with a lot of the homeless people and stuff year round, right there by the creek and everything, not far from uptown, within walking distance of downtown Niles and stuff. So, and there were some homeless folks that passed away out there in bad weather and stuff like that. Yeah. So, that's going to be a little extra. Besides getting a video of the Ren Fair this year, you guys are also going to get a short Saturday night investigation out there. So I hadn't said anything about it yet, but I figured, what the hell?
Yeah, and well, because I'm still waiting for a call because I'm supposed to be doing some volunteer work down at East Hilverbrook Cemetery. I'm supposed to be doing some volunteer work because I asked them if I can pick up like the trash, right around the golf,
Yeah.
And I did pick up the trash in the old part, I went in. I was walking by the one, the where they used to keep the dead bodies in.
Yeah.
I heard something was like,
wow.
Yeah, and I got kind of spooked out, and I try and something told me just to look inside, but I didn't even to look inside because I'm kind of scared what might actually jump out.
Yeah, there's not a lot in there. that place is very seldom ever used anymore. What he's talking about, guys, Silverbrook Cemetery in Niles, Michigan, has got one of the very few old receiving vaults. If you looked at our videos from Silverbrook, you'll see us investigating there around that receiving vault where they would stick people in, like the wintertime when the ground was too hard to dig into with shovels. They'd stick them in there until spring, and then when the ground started to thaw, they would pull them out and they'd put them in the ground. But you look inside the receiving vault now, it's there's a little bit of the iron racking still left in there. Not a lot. It's mostly rusted away. A few stones and stuff laying around the floor. A lot of water standing.
And
I'm pretty sure they don't even use that anymore.
oh yeah, and I put my also I put my phone right on my dad site,
Mhm.
and my phone turned all by itself. My phone did this turn. Just like automatically turn.
No,
And
there's a lot of activity there.
yeah, lots. And yeah, and
That's actually one of the places that I'd like to go back to once we're able to get a paranormal puck, and start or an EM pump, and set it right by the door of the receiving vault. Start pumping EM energy into the receiving vault. There have been stories of a lot of noises and stuff coming out of the receiving vault. The sound of the creaking iron from having caskets lifted off of them and put back on them. And so we didn't really experience that. We had a lot of orb activity, a lot of anomalies, but didn't get any noises or anything. But I would love to pump some EM energy into that place and see what the results would be of it. But yeah, Silverbrook, someplace we are definitely going to go back to this year sometime. It's getting back to that time when the weather's nice and we can start going out and doing more investigations.
yeah, and I went to the one cemetery, the Houston Hills
Mm-hmm.
Cemetery. I have a couple my cousin and my aunt is is now there, and like that place is huge. Yeah, I don't know if that place is got the most stuff down there, but
Really?
yeah. Well, what? Yeah, and also I heard that the centuries and I heard that one place at downtown South Bend is got some activity too. The Century Center
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I went there to watch a pro rock wrestling show, and I um you know and I saw something kind of like just kind of like fastly you move, that is like a dark that is like a dark sh shadow scene.
Yeah.
And, and
The Studebaker Museum downtown is supposed to be very, very active too.
yeah, yeah, and well, yeah, because and like one of my friends said, "What are you looking at?" Um, uh, well, because I try not to get my friend all like he's spooked out. Um, so I don't. Yes, yep. I told my friend, "Oh, that is not that bad." Metsy, like I said, what do you mean that not bad? Yeah, I got. Oh, so I told my friend, "Oh, just go, to get our seats."
Hmm.
Yeah,
Very cool. Very cool.
yeah. So yeah, and the my dad old house is in Cassopolis.
Your dad's house is in Cassopolis?
Yeah, uh, yeah, in
Okay. That's where I'm at. So I probably met him a time or two.
Right. Yeah, uh, yeah, uh, yeah. So I was watching on I was watching that one thing on yeah, YouTube, that is the Forever Hollywood cemeteries.
Mm-hmm.
That is quite like interesting. Um,
Wow.
they they show the one episode, they show the where I think where the free Stooges is actually buried at.
Yeah.
And I think they're pretty cool. Oh man, man, now that'd be kind of cool, just to I so like anyways, I'm probably gonna be probably dressing up for the Rock Renaissance uh, affair. I have my I have a old monk robe that that I can probably wear.
You would make a nice monk. You would make a nice monk. We could even get um the little top patch for you to wear around and stuff like that. I
Like
think you'd make a great monk.
yeah, like maybe like l- l- l-
Brother queefs a lot. I think that'd be cute. Brother Queefy.
yeah. And so anyway, I just and now my PO box now, and now they now up the p- so now they now up the price now for the PO box now.
Oh yeah, on everything, brother.
Um, I told my friends that is the last time I ever going to get one, and my expect I will not have one in that'll be done in November. So
Yeah.
yeah, but I told my friends you better like do like send me like stuff, but I'm not paying. Now they charge not $96 for
Wow.
for about months. For 6 months.
Hmm.
What the hell?
10 minutes later, guys. 10 minutes later, he noticed. 10 minutes after I changed it, he noticed.
Oh yeah.
Bet you didn't know I could do that, did you?
Nope. Oh yeah. Yeah, because we went on we went to the one place in Upper Peninsula of Michigan that is about they got the urban legend about a that like a ghost rain, a ghost train, and and they said because something went wrong, and they said the train came off the tracks, or something like that. I can't remember what the story is.
Mm-hmm.
That is, I think that is about the holding. I can't think of your name or the place.
Yeah, I know where you're talking about up there. Like 77 people died or something like that. But the train is seen going through the tracks out in the woods. Seen going through one of the tunnels up there. Heard a lot at night. They'll hear the clatter of the train tracks, the steel wheels turning on the train tracks, and once in a while, late at night, you'll hear a train whistle off in the distance that never gets any closer. Basically, the same story as where the circus train went off the tracks and killed all the circus performers and animals down by Gary, Indiana. That seems to be, that was like 1912, 1911, something like that down there. I don't know about the one up north though.
And yeah, well, because we went out. We have a family friend, and his I guess his family after went out, went out the the two old farmhouses, and let me and that place looked like a scene from the Walking Dead.
Oh wow!
Because they have a barn, and I went into to get something out of the refrigerator, and they have like a big old hooks. They used to put like the pigs right on the hooks, and cows.
Oh wow.
That is like an old slabbling. No, that is
Yeah.
like a old,
Like an old slaughterhouse.
yes, yeah, and
See, me and you work together long enough. I ain't got no problem understanding you.
yeah, because at my job that my boss actually told me I was taking out the trash, and my boss threw away a whole box of his old DVDs.
Oh wow.
I mean, they are perfectly good. And I told him, can I actually go, to see what I want? And I got pretty good ones that I, got, and there's some old ones too, like the the young Rock Rangers, just like the young Rock Weinstein.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I wanted to let you know too. I know you like coming out to the Ren Fair and stuff and looking around. They, if you talk to the right person, if you want to volunteer out there, they're always looking for volunteers.
Okay. Yeah.
And if you get with me early enough on Saturday, I can take you to the right person. And we'll get you a spot helping out or helping me out with security or helping at the gates or something.
Yeah. 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 Well, yeah, I think on Saturday I had to go down to the bank first, so I can, and so I have some, some cash.
Yeah, you don't want to go to that place with no money in your pockets.
Yeah. 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 And yeah, because in the robe that I found was over at yeah, so like so yeah, so anyways, what the fame is and like at the fair.
Mm-hmm.
Is the theme it's gonna be it's just gonna be just yes, so is it gonna be like the same stuff as the one year? So I went into the antique mall. I went into the antique mall and I found some old World War II coins.
Oh wow.
But they want $45.
Very interesting. Very interesting indeed.
That is at the antique mall that is at the downtown one.
Are you talking about the big 2-story place that sits a block off the main road? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been in there quite a few times.
Yeah, because that used to be I guess long time ago it used to be a old Hasty Pennies, like long time ago.
Yeah, I figured by the design of the place, it was either an old Penny's or a Woolworths or something like that.
Yeah. Well, because yeah, my mom actually used to tell me how when she was a kid and she used to go down there. And they used to have clothes and all kind of stuff.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, because I did some more research about the Silver Witch. And something was and I found a grave without known a name. It don't have nothing on top of the grave.
Really?
Yeah, that is like an old a tomb. And some people said it could be. I heard from a friend that was Al Capone, one of his, close rough winds, or I don't know. They said it was somebody. I don't know.
Yeah, Capone spent a lot of time down this way. There are all kinds of stories about there in downtown South Bend where the dam is located at, where the spillway goes through. There's all kinds of stories about bodies sloshing around down there because some of your Chicago guys would bring people down that way to dump them, and then down south of North Webster, they would. There was a meeting. There's a hotel right down there between Big Barbie and Little Barbie Lakes, and they would regularly meet down there. But because it was the only road through there, the cops would never try to pop them while they were there because you could see for miles in both directions. So, what do we got here? We got Ty going to come back up now. Oh, somebody else just popped in there too. Let me pull this puppy up. We'll see what I can find. All right. So I'm going to pull Mr. Ty back up real quick.
It's funny that you said something about Capone because him and his underboss, I can't think of his name off the top of my head. He had a racketeering club in downtown Des Moines.
Shot. Stop.
Hey Drew.
Hey Noel.
I missed you.
How you doing, Noel?
I'm doing good. Hang in.
Hi.
Not doing awful bad.
I just hanging out. I just stop by and say hello to you guys.
Okay, I'm getting a lot of feedback, guys.
Yeah, let me mine.
Is that better?
And it's
Nice to meet you.
Nope, can still hear myself. Only movies I've already been on buying a growing tree. which could allow a couple of people to killing one another, and somebody is echoing.
Echoing.
I will almost bet that it is Eiler.
Should work now.
Is that
Nope,
better, Tony?
I can still hear me. Hey, Richie.
Let me drop out.
Noel, do you have your headphones on?
I've been watching your channel a lot. Enjoying it.
I have my headphones on, so I'm not.
Nope, I can still hear me.
Give me unplug my headphones and plug them back in, Drew.
Yeah, you might want to try that.
All right, I'll try it. Better? Worse?
Wonder what the issue is here.
I don't know.
Let me see here.
You're coming in perfectly on my end, but it says you're muted. Now you're unmuted.
Fuzzy winks. Huh.
Okay, I'm back.
Very weird.
Here we go.
It's almost like somebody has sound turned up on their computer, and they have their headphones on.
No, my headphones aren't turned all the way up. My phone's not turned all the way up.
I'm gonna go anyway, but good seeing you, Drew.
Say what, Noel?
Yeah, I just talked to you from Instagram.
Huh.
Bye, Ian.
Bye.
When Ty speaks, there is no echo.
Okay. Testing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Now there is reverb. Now playing first base.
That actually sounds pretty good.
Yeah, you know, if you're.
Now good.
There we go.
Is that it? Nope, can still hear me. Well, aren't we lucky we only have like 17 minutes left?
Yeah.
Testing.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Well, I would if Santee was here. Santee, I challenge you to a duel. Live on YouTube.
Wish I could figure out what the issue was. Let me see here. Settings. Layout.
On one condition, though.
General audio. I've even got echo cancellation on.
And Drew, I challenge you to a rematch.
All you're going to be doing is challenging yourself to ass whooping.
Hey, that's fine as long as I get to dress up for it.
Have Ty log out of the live stream a moment.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
How about that?
Good.
No echo.
Nope. Kind of a biscuity though. Yeah.
All right, Ty, you can come back in. Somehow, some way, we're getting the echo and stuff off you, whether it's your phone or your headphones aren't plugged in all the way and you're getting sound off your computer or something.
1, 2.
Now we'll see.
What are we seeing? A magic trick? I love magic.
I don't know.
Yeah. Poof.
But now, no echo.
Nope.
What do we
Poof.
got here? Who's hiding down here?
We got Candy hiding down there. You got KG hiding down there.
We
All
got
right.
Noel down
Okay.
here, hiding again.
Oh, yeah, Drew.
Yeah, I know. I was starting to say Cranium was echoing or something, because I'll tell you what, the
echoing.
second he unplugged, the echo was gone, the reverb was gone, and now he's back and it's still gone. So
Yeah, I know. I just watched it. Finally got a fix.
Candy's still here. KG's
Hey,
not
Candy.
hiding.
Hey, KG, my heart.
Drew, as soon as I
I'm good.
get that 7,000 back, I'm gonna finish paying you off.
Well, it'll come in real handy.
I know it will. I just wish I could hand deliver it to you.
I've been watching Ghost Adventure.
There.
Like I've been watching Omar.
Yeah.
He's a great ghost hunting, and I like near like Lizzie Borden house.
Mm-hmm.
Really
Hey, what's
creepy.
up, Drew?
Hey.
Richie.
What's going on?
What's
Hey,
up,
what's up, Mo?
buddy?
Hi, Richie.
How you been?
I just ain't taking a break, but I did want to hop on Drew's channel for a little bit. Say hi.
What's up? You have to message me on Instagram sometime.
With things because my mom don't want me being near anybody, but that's okay.
I'm hiding.
I
I'm
am.
not hiding
Well,
in my corner.
What's up, buddy?
Good.
Well, I hope you
I
don't
don't
ever
care
have
about
to.
Yeah, really. I'm not used to you being up on a panel, Richie, and not showing your pretty face.
Yeah.
What? I can show my face. There.
Yay! Richie, you're human.
Yay!
There's Richie.
Human.
You're really a person.
Yeah.
I thought you
Oh
were
yeah,
a
he's
robot.
really a person, and I don't ever see him on anymore. Everybody that I used to watch just kind of vanished, and
This is the first time I've ever seen Richie.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
it's
I
nice to
miss
know
you,
that
Drew.
it's a person.
well, I
Not-
used to watch Richie all the time because he done these crazy ass challenges, and
Ooh,
I mean
challenge.
he would eat different kinds of weird stuff in the shower.
Did you try the cinnamon challenge?
Dude, he would eat things like a hard taco in the shower and stuff. So you know that thing was like dough by the time he got to the last bite. I've seen him out rolling around in mud puddles in his boxer briefs and out in that
Gee.
cold ass river.
I got a good supper. I had
Hey, what's up, Candy World?
chicken Alfredo.
Chicken Alfredo, nice.
Yeah.
I just made a pot of hobo stew tonight. I grabbed a couple cans of mixed vegetables, threw some hamburger in there,
Hey,
and just made a big old pot of some nice warm hobo stew tonight. We just barely broke 50 degrees today, so
Yeah, I
Tastes
can't
pretty
stay
good.
here too long. I just want to hop on and say hi with you all. You so good to
Well,
see
I'm
you.
glad you did. It's been forever and a
Good to
day
see you,
since I
y'all.
saw you.
Yeah, just for a little bit, stream. That's it. No others. All right.
Yep,
I will
we're
tell
only,
you everything about it later, Drew. All right.
all right. Sounds good.
Yep. Bring in. Have a
Bye.
good night, everybody.
Take
Yep.
care.
Take
See you
care,
later.
Take
bud.
care, Noel.
Yep. Bye.
Bye. Hamburger with pork and beans.
If I told you
or
what I had
bagels.
for dinner, Drew, you'd shoot me live on stream.
Yeah, Tony, that's the way my wife makes it. I grew up with my mom making it with actual bacon and stuff in it. My wife makes it with hamburger in it. So I had never heard of that till her and I met, though.
Yeah, and for dinner I have some sloppy joes.
Velociraptor. Oh wait, Sloppy Joe's. Okay.
Sloppy Joe's.
Sloppy joes and some homemade wings and some homemade.
I had a sloppy hoe once.
I just had a pizza.
I had one for 6
A frozen
years.
pizza.
Yeah, I married mine too.
I didn't marry mine. Thank God.
So what'd you have tonight then, Ty?
I had smoked pulled pork that melted in my mouth.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Wow.
And also, guys, I
White
found out
chocolate.
today. I was completely blown away. I found out that May is National Masturbation Month.
What?
What?
Well, I guess
It
I'm ahead
sure
of the
enough
game.
is. Yeah, see, and I knew Ty was ahead of the game already. So
Darn.
I have to be. I'm a year single.
it's like every month is National Masturbation Month for Ty. I mean, it's like, but
12
Yeah.
calendar months.
I found out tonight. I was joking around with the wife, and I said, "Hey, you want me to skip out on this live stream, see if I can pop that hip back in place?" She said, "Hell no, it's National Masturbation Month. I'm taking care of it myself."
You know,
Like,
that's sad. Is I
well,
can actually
son of
hear.
a-
I can actually hear that coming from Steph. After spending a week with her and then watching her jump your butt for picking on me.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, Tony. Only supposed to do it in May, bud. That's it. I'm having
Well,
a
what- Say.
bone in. I sorry, I hiccuped right there. That didn't sound right. I was reading Candy's message. Said I'm having a bone in, and I hiccuped, and it's like ribeye steak tonight, medium rare, still moving. Hey, as long as it's still chewing its cud, it's a good steak.
That's
I
right.
had steak with mushroom and onion baked taters. Fuck that
I love
moving
my
steak.
almost sandwich.
That moving steak shit.
Tell you
Dude,
what,
I'll
that
tell you what, Tony.
pulled pork was
Medium
amazing.
there's nothing wrong with medium. My mom goes out somewhere and orders a steak. She basically wants that thing cut off the cow right out back, thrown on the
She wants it
grill,
rare.
automatically flipped, and then put on a plate. She
She likes
still
it
wants.
rare.
Oh, dude, she still wants that thing chewing its cud and pooping when it gets put
Yeah.
down on the table in front of her.
That's the way I used to eat my steak out on the farm or the ranch.
But she eats her hamburgers the same way.
Yeah, I can't say much.
Yeah.
Just likes it lightly brown.
So what have you been up to, Richie?
What I've been up to? Not much. Just hanging there.
Just hanging around.
Yeah, basically just chilling.
I bet you guys over on the west side of the lake are pretty pumped about summer or spring finally coming.
Yeah.
Spring? I thought we were in the fall. It was almost
Dude,
70.
it feels like it. It
was
feels
almost
like
70
it, but
degrees here today.
they've been
I'm
getting
here. Well, I'm hearing we're supposed to get some summer, like 80-degree weather coming.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's supposed to
tomorrow.
be 80
I don't
here
know.
next week.
I'll believe that when I see that.
Bullshit.
I can't wait for
Make
the
well
I
done.
mean, yeah, I can't wait. I mean, hope it comes. So I'm ready for it. Bring it on.
Yes.
This week's supposed to be up in the high 60s, low to mid 70s, but
Yeah.
next week's supposed to be all up in the 80s.
Yeah. Next week.
Tuesday, the date of court, is supposed to rain.
Huh.
Good thing it's a Zoom meeting,
hmm
but I still gotta pay $150.
I'd like to see them zoom her ass straight to jail.
Yeah, wouldn't we all? I would pay $10 million to see her sit for a year. That would be well worth it. I would even give up my left manhood. My left Rocky Mountain oyster.
Oh, Jesus.
Have you lost your damn fool mind?
According to my last psych evaluation,
Oh,
yes.
never mind. Yeah, I forgot about that.
I mean, you are talking about the guy that will walk 23 miles just for no reason.
Be true. True that.
I'm already half tempted to walk 7 hours.
And see, Toady, I kind of sort of agree with what you said about the well done steak. I don't like any blood in mine. I don't like any pink in mine. I want mine done. I don't want it, turned into jerky, but I want it done. But I have my hot sauce and my steak sauce and all that fun stuff anyway. I put on my steak, my grilled onions and mushrooms and.
Hey, Drew.
Hey, what?
Oh yeah, so I found it at the antique mall.
Uh-huh.
Ew.
Yeah.
Rowan's Ghost.
Oh,
Nice.
wow.
Nice.
Very cool. I like that.
Well, because I'm going to do is I'm going to try and make it into a gold in the dark one. Because I got some good dark paint. I can paint it up.
There you go.
Make it gold and dark.
Nice.
But I try to find all the rest of the Ghostbusters. I just got 2 of them. Now I have to find 2 more.
Very cool.
I got who was it? I got Hill Murray. And I got the guy who was a Ghostbuster, but he not no longer, or you right around. Egon.
Yeah. I was starting to say you're talking about Spangler.
Yeah. I got 2 more to find. I would have the whole collection. And
Drew, I
very
just came
cool.
up with a $7,000 idea.
What's that?
I'm
And
just
make
gonna
it
take
quick.
that-
We have 1 minute left.
I only need 30 seconds. I'm just gonna take that $7,000.
That's
and
what she said.
walk. I'm gonna take $7,000 and I'm gonna walk to Michigan.
$7,000. Yeah. Take it.
With the kids. That's going to be fun.
Wow.
1 force 1.
Daddy, I'm tired of carrying all your suitcases.
More like, Dad, pick me up. I'm tired of walking.
Yeah. When they get out to the end of the sidewalk by the road in front of your house, carry us.
Not for 7 hours. No. I'll buy a wagon. I'll pull you. What, you can't
But
picture
all
that?
right. Yeah, I can picture it.
Me in a red
All
wagon.
right, guys, it is that time. It is time for me to go back in there and tend to the wife. I know by now she probably wants something. So,
Okay.
Mr. Ritchie, I appreciate you coming up and hanging out
Hey,
with us for a little bit.
No problem.
Yeah, it was nice
Miss-
to finally see
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, miss seeing your pretty face.
Yeah.
Mr. Ian, I will see you in like 10, 12, 13, 14, about 3 weeks.
Yep.
Wait, playing on a collaboration video or?
Maybe.
So what's up?
Maybe. We don't know. Maybe.
Surprise.
That's what's up.
Mr. Ty, always a pleasure with you with your ripped up Confederate flag sweatshirt and your fucked up
Hey.
hair.
You're just jealous, Drew. I got more on top than you do.
I can grow hair.
Last time you seen me, I was bald.
I just
Whoa, whoa.
choose not to.
What are you talking about here? Look at my hair.
I
Hey,
know I'm jealous. I'm working on it, man.
I
I'm trying to get
developed
there.
a theory. I developed a theory on hair growth. As you get older, you don't technically lose your hair. It just migrates back.
Yes.
So in another 20 years, I'm thinking I'm going to have one of the hairiest asses in Michigan. Up top, I'm going to look like Jean-Luc Picard, but I'm going to look like, a Mogatu with my shirt off. So you guys get the heck out of here. I'm going to go hang out
Okay.
with my wife and stuff.
All right.
And
Tell
everybody
Steph I
else,
said hi.
I will do it. I will do it, bud. Miss Sister Donna, good to see you, love. We're getting ready to walk out the door. I'm sorry about that. I was
Take care,
just saying
Richie.
goodbye
Take care.
to these crackheads up here with me. Everybody else, have a great Friday night. Don't forget, we are doing the Morton House investigation tomorrow night. That video will be out in the next couple days. Also be looking for that special message at the end of the Morton House video on a previous investigation that I screwed up on. Still caught something we can't explain, and we all agreed to keep it unexplainable, but it's not what we thought it was. I'll explain it in the video, but until then, y'all take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. God bless you. God love you. We do. We'll see you guys first of the week. Take care. See you later, Richie. Paul, Candy, Tony, Donna, KG, and everybody else chilling out there. See y'all later.